Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with the day 13 prompt in Scrap Timber, and it is to use a cut file, a punch, or a die. So I had this cut file that came in a Mind the Scrap kit, probably February of this year, and I've backed the heart with a photo of John and me on our road trip, and there's a little bit of white showing, so I'm going to cover that up with a butterfly. I think that might work. And I have this idea that may end up not being such a great idea after all, but I have this idea of using this rub-on. This is from the Sunburst 49 in Market kit. This is a strip of paper that just happens to go perfectly with it. By the looks of it, I'm going to say it's basic gray. I love the vintagey, distressed sort of look. What bothers me is as I lay this on top, that's what it's going to look like. And the white on white here, because I'm not really able to, well, I guess I could put it, kind of put it up so that there'd be some shadowing. But I'm thinking that having a little bit of color just kind of brushed on lightly, maybe, I was thinking maybe through a stencil, but I think the stencil might make everything a little bit too busy. So what I thought I might do is the word make just isn't gonna show up. I don't want to back it because I want as much of this rub-on to show as possible, and I'm tied to the rub-on. I'm determined to try to make that work. So what I think I'm gonna do, and this may be crazy, I'm gonna colorize the word make with this mustard seed distress oxide. I'm just going to kind of brush it on, not perfectly evenly, and it may bleed over into the words it's connected to. But I'm thinking it might work. And then I'll do some mustard seed underneath where the other words are going to go. Okay, now let's see if that shows up any better. It does. It's still busy underneath it, but that's kind of the point. So now I'm going to put the rub-on down, and there's something else I'm going to do. I know that when I place it, that this heart, I'm going to put that in the middle, and then I'm going to move the heart over here. I was thinking the heart is going to cover some of this splotchiness over here, but it really isn't. So I'm good. I'm just going to put the rub-on down, and then we'll just take what life gives us, and we'll move on. Like Jerry Buffett says, breathe in, breathe out, move on. And I'm gonna kind of place it there and hope for the best and apologize if I don't get it. Just gonna rub this on. I just absolutely love everything about Sunburst. In my layout share, which by the way is going to be late this time, I have too much catching up to do for scrap timber and then some other stuff, so I don't want to stop and do a layout share while I'm still so many layouts behind. So it's going to be a 2-week layout share next Tuesday. But anyway, in my last layout share and spending report, I said that I had spent some YouTube money on some pieces of the Sunburst collection, and it arrived in the mail yesterday. So I've been just touching it and feeling it and organizing it, and this is my first use of it. Okay, so let's see if I've got that down. Not so much. These larger ones are a little bit, I'm not going to say they're harder to put down, but it's easy to, they're so big that when you rub, you can't really see where you've rubbed until you start trying to pull it up. And you realize you didn't get to all of it. Let's see if that's gonna work. I'm leaving a few little dots behind, and we don't want to do that because that's part of the art. Can't leave any art behind. Okay. I love that this in the center there, what's attracted me to this particular one, the sheet of rub-ons that you get there are 4 of these Sunbursts, and this one has these bubbles, and it just kind of, the new Jimmy Buffett song, Bubbles Up, just kind of is in my head anyway. And so the image of bubbles is a nice one. Okay, let's see if we can get all these guys. We're almost there. Okay, now I'm going to see where I need to do. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna say let me put some kind of guide marks. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna I'll lift it up and kind of do that. Okay, I like that. And then here, and I wondered if the ink would take on top of the rub-on, and it does. So I'm happy about that. Okay, Now, I'm going to put some foam I'll put that on the back of the heart, and then I'm going to take some of these thin strips and put on some of these letters. This cut file has fairly thick letters. This is a Bella Boulevard set of it was a set of cut files, and this is one of the set. And like I said, it came in a Mind the Scrap kit, and they were all kind of love related, and so I'm guessing that it was in a February kit or a January kit in preparation for Valentine's Day. And I will always and forever scrap me and John for Valentine's Day sorts of things. Not that this is one. Let me now do something here. I've got maybe a little these are a little, the word make, the letters are a little bit thinner than the scripty words. Those there, and I'm going to do this right here. Now I need one more strip. And I'll put it on this Y. And right here, bridging to the O. And I'll put a little on the U here. Okay, let's see what we have now. And I can peel the backing off of this heart and the ones on the ends of the words, but the others can just be used as, to kind of hold things up, so they don't have to be stuck down. So let's do that. I need to be sure all the words fit on the page. Okay, so I like it. I really do. The rest of it's going to be easy peasy, and I will get this on the top. I have to remember to dot the I in sing. And I don't know if you remember the Everywhere collection had the, I used some of the washi tape stickers. Well, I got them for the for this collection as well, for the Sunburst collection as well. And there is a turtle, and I'm going to put a sunflower right here. And I'm going to sneak a little turtle in right next to it. Okay. And I'm going to put the butterfly here to hide the fact that the sky ran out. And I wanted to use that photo, and I tried printing it several different ways to get us positioned in there and to get all the stuff. But when you take photos, you don't think about using them to back a cut file. So I'm glad I colored that, because look how nice the M looks out here away from the sunburst. And I have a dot in this kind of gold jewel. I just removed all the adhesive. So to place it on there like that. Get it positioned right over the eye. Okay, and I have a phrase strip right here that says, "Don't worry, be happy." And I thought I could use it there. I'm going to cut it in half, I think. Because I don't really want it to go out that long. This new silicone mat is wonderful. I got it free with my order from scrapbook.com, and it just looks so much nicer than my old dirty gray one. I don't know how long it'll take for this to become as dirty as that one, but it should be a little more cleanable. I think it's meant to take mixed media mess and then clean up. However, it's sticky. Things stick to it, so it's very hard to clean backing of stickers or backing of foam stuff. So I'll be picking at it for a while. Okay, there, and we'll get that off, and we'll see what we can do. I kind of want something down here as well, but I don't want to go, I don't want to get too, I don't want too much. So don't worry, maybe going off at that angle, and then be happy going a different angle. And then something down here. What do I want down here? Is there something in here? Ooh, there's a yellow label sticker. And I hear Reese. Something must be being delivered. There's that, and what do I want on there? Maybe another, I like these little yellow plumerias, maybe. It's really funny. I did that page the other day with my own plumeria photos. And I'm going to add, because John's wearing a pink shirt, I'm going to add a pink plumeria, because it seems like I need something else up here. So, and this, someone is at the front door doorbell. And I'm not going to worry about it. They'll go away. It's probably a... Anyway, let me finish this up so I can go see who's at the front door doorbell, which means walking upstairs. And I thank you for watching. Bye.